of old, the sounds of the steam engines and steam tugboats working together as they transport goods between the mainland and the peninsula in this growing country. And from the fertile soil and the abundant waters of where the Atlantic Ocean and the mighty Chesapeake Bay meet, sprang up a vibrant community of hard-working people. Now the steamies are gone and the diesels are here, but this community has continued to grow and develop over the years, meeting all the challenges of our ever-changing times. This remains a vital port, but it's also carved out a niche as a resort destination for boaters and landlubbers alike. The community is a melting pot of innovative ideas, hard-working people with old world traditions. Well, where are we? It's Cape Charles on the eastern shore of Virginia. It's truly a unique and dynamic destination. And getting here by boat is really easy. Just locate the old Plantation Flats Tower and follow the channel in. It's well marked, and when I came in was low tide, and I still had a good 14 feet of water. And to tell us a little bit more about this great community and the development of everything, we're lucky enough to have several people join us to fill us in a little bit more on Cape Charles. We have Heather, the town manager. Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
And we have Chris, our vice mayor.
Nice
Hello,
meeting
Chris.
you.
And most important for us boaters, we've got the harbor master, Smitty. Smitty?
Nice to meet you.
Hey, thank you guys for coming and tell us a little bit about Cape Charles.
Cape Charles is a unique town. In 1883, there was nothing here, and they decided to bring the railroad down. People who worked with the Pennsylvania Railroad set up a separate corporation, the New York, Philadelphia, and Norfolk Railroad. They ran the track down the middle of the Delmarva Peninsula. So they came down here, fooled everybody, dug a harbor, and built a town. They laid out a town perfectly rectangular. It named the streets from east to west after famous Virginians: Washington, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Tazewell, Randolph, and Mason, and then fruits and trees mostly for north to south. The town boomed. They sent the trains would come down, they'd put the passengers on steamers and ship them to Old Point Comfort into downtown Norfolk, and they would barge the railroad cars over to what is now called Little Creek Amphibious Base.
Hi, I'm Larry Lomond, the Vice President of Operations of the Bay Coast Railroad. We operate the rail line between Pocomoke City, Maryland and Norfolk, Virginia. In between that line, we have 26 miles of water, which we operate a car float operation on. The car float will hold 20 to 25 rail cars. We also operate the Bay Creek Railway, which is an excursion dinner train that operates on the weekends during the spring and summer.
So now we've got a little bit of history. Chris, thank you very much. And now let's find out all the fun things there are to do here.
All right. Well, we have the only public beach in Northampton County. We also have a fishing pier that is open year-round. We have a wonderful Central Park that was recently renovated with many events that we have throughout the summer and throughout the year. Well, we have a blessing of the fleet, and I'll let Smitty talk about the blessing of the fleet.
Thank you, Heather. At the harbor on the first Friday after Easter, we have our annual blessing of the fleet that is open to everyone. Last year, for the first time, the Navy sent a ship in, a 170-foot patrol cruiser, Zephyr. During the event, we honored those that was lost at sea by laying a reef on the water, and after the event, we celebrate those who continue on. In June, the harbor also hosts the Tallship Festival, which is fun for the whole family. It has music, food, beverage, games, and arts. In August, we have our annual Clam Festival with boat docking competition for the watermen. We also have other games, activities, as this is a family event as well, with food and beverages, and of course, we feature clams. The turtle response team recovers stranded turtles. They bring them back to their health, and each year at various times they release those on the beachfront. Local watermen also take part of the oyster program Spat on Shell. This program features shells that go in a tank. Live larvae is dumped in the tank. They attach themselves to the shells. The shells are then taken out to the bay and planted. The larvae that does not attach winds up in the water of the harbor, then attaches herself to the docks, to our docks, which in turn makes our harbor cleaner. There's also a maritime training facility located in our harbor. This program is offered for merchant seamen that are looking to enhance their skills. Our harbor was also designated a Virginia Clean Marina in 2009. We have brand new state-of-the-art floating piers, new boaters, showers, and heads. Our fuel dock is easy to access as we have gas and diesel and a pump out station. We also have an on-site seafood restaurant, and in time there are several great restaurants and nightlife entertainment. There are several art galleries, and the town hosts art festivals throughout the year. We have an annual MS bike race, and this year we will host our first ES 140 triathlon in September. In town you'll also find the historic Palace Theater, which has events throughout the year.
One of the things you really ought to put on your list is to come to the Stage Door Art Gallery and the historic Palace Theater. And we're fortunate enough to have one of the co-founders with us, Clelia, to tell us a little bit about the theater and the art gallery.
Well, it is a 1940s Art Deco theater that 16 years ago we had the privilege of getting under our hands, and we started to renovate it with the purpose of transforming it into a multifunctional performing and visual art center for the town of Cape Charles and the surrounding areas.
So you do more than just theater here.
Yes, well, we had to sort of custom design this performing arts to be as diverse as possible and to try and please a lot of different types of, audiences. Therefore, we offer musical theater, sometimes we also have a symphony come here from the Richmond Symphony, the Virginia Symphony. Mm-hmm. We do have outside, performers come here.
Thank you so much for taking the time and talking with us. And guys, don't forget, when you come to Cape Charles, stop in at the theater and the art gallery.
We also have music in the park at various times during the summer and fall. Then there are all the gift and specialty shops, including sea glass art, bait and tackle, and other unique venues. For those looking to spend more time here, Cape Charles has numerous vacation rental properties, and some have beachfront property, and they all have access to our fine public beach. The harbor also has fishing charters, sailing charters, jet ski rentals, and various other things to do while you're here in Cape Charles.
And don't forget to bring your golf clubs. Bay Creek is the first community with signature golf courses designed by both Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus. Golf World has ranked them 12th in the U.S. of the top 50 courses, and Golf Digest ranks them as the best course in the state, and they're really very scenic, with great views of the bay and Old Plantation Creek. As you see, this is a great destination, with plenty to do year-round. And one other thing, getting around town It's really easy because they allow golf carts. You can rent a cart and travel all through town.